Hey, hi, how are ya? Stephanie Stallworth, AtlTrafficLady, and you're watching HowWeFlow.Today-TV on a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday, and ooh, I am running on empty right about now. This is gonna be a quick little video, but I really needed to get in and check in with you. So I said, let me just hop on here for a moment before I, clunk over for the day. And it's still daylight out, and this mama's going to bed early, shortly. It's 6 p.m., 5:59, going on 6 p.m. on Wednesday, October 23rd. Oh my gosh, we're almost out of October. And then it's November, and then it's December. And, what are we going to do before the end of the year? People are waiting to hear from you. People waiting for you to do things. You're waiting for yourself to do some stuff. It's time to get it done. Break free from the chains that bind you, right? We got to live our best lives. That's what we're doing here at HowWeFlow.Today-TV. And, we're all about, you see it scrolling on the bottom screen, self-care, wellness, the art of well-being, living your best life, living your dream life, the life you don't have to take a vacation from. And how do you do it, Stephanie? How do you do that? Well, it's quite simple. You just flip the switch. We started with flipping the switch from the life we're living, which we don't love as much as we should or want to, not even should, what we want to, because we're not doing the things that we want to do in our lives. Maybe we're in societal norms, familial norms, pressures of this and that and the other thing, and you're not really living your own best life, which is really the life of your dreams, which is really the life that God created you for, what He purposed you for in this earth. And when you're living that life, that destiny, it's a dream life. It's a life you don't have to take a vacation from, and you love it. You love it. You love it. So that's our goal. That's what we're getting to is God's destiny in our lives and the life that God created for us. So, if that's what we're trying to go and do, then by golly, I'm going to help you get, there as I help myself along the way. So it's HowWeFlow.Today-TV, and we are, always offering you some, I offer you a gift every time, a resource, if you will, to help you get started on the journey or continue in the journey. If you've already been working on some stuff, we've been out here a little over a year. It was a year in August. So September, October, we're into our second year of the HowWeFlow.Today community. And I want to say thank you for joining me. I love the engagement. I love all of you that are here in the community. I love that you're leveling up and all of the content that you're sharing and all of the all your accomplishments you're sharing, all the milestones you're hitting, and how the resources have been helping you. So, it's so happy for you. So I'm really excited for you to go ahead and move forward. Now, if you're brand new, hey, you're not behind. You start right where you are and jump in on one of the resources we have out here. Or just check out some of the videos that we've done in the past, and that is going to help you do what must be done. So, that's about all we're going to do today is talk about a couple things. And oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I want literally, 2 hours of sleep last night, and then maybe 2 hours of sleep the night before. I just can't sleep. Got stuff on my mind, things that are not done yet that need to get done on my mind constantly, right? And I'm like, hello, getting done, people, show up for me so I can rest. I need to rest. Oh my God, I need my beauty rest. I can't really take it anymore. So I'm running on empty, and I got these 18-hour days. Had an 18-hour day yesterday, Thankfully, I don't have one tomorrow because we're in between terms for my teaching classes. So I got day class, night class, plus I do the traffic reports early in the morning and everything else that must be done with Flow, HowWeFlow.Today community, all the things that Stephanie Stallworth does. So, hey, I'm waiting for my partner. Howdy, partner. How are you? Where are you? What are you doing? And when are you showing up? So we got a couple things to talk about for you today in the community. I'm going to offer several resources. One we'll talk about in a little bit more detail, and then the others will kind of just touch on because I made videos about them in the past. I want to remind you about them, and I'll be adding them into the platform for you guys to go ahead and download them very, very soon. So get ready for the self-improvement, personal development journey to level all the way up. So yeah, hey, hi, how are ya? Love, hugs, pats, all of that. Hearts, kisses, love, heart eyes, all of that, all of that, all of that. Um, yeah, we start with love here, and we proceed with love, and we end with love because that's what it is, right? So that's kind of life that we're leading around here. So if you like love, feeling loved, loving feelings, think of all the hatred and the down, dirty, whatever else there is in this world, then here's your place. This is your place of solid, of rest, of solace and respite from all the things that are out there. Um, I'm on super thirsty. I'm on super sleepy. So I guess I won't chit chat too much, but hey, waiting to hear from you. Let me know how it's going for you. I'm so very proud of you, though. Um, you are almost home. You are almost right here where you should be. And please keep going. Don't let them reel you back in. Like, no, give me like a fish. No, you're going to fight. Fuck that thing off. Get that hook out your mouth. And do not be hooked. Do not be pulled back into all of that. Don't let the spider catch you in their clutches in the webs. Spider season, spider webs all over outside. Big ones too. Don't let them catch you in the web, because that sticky web, boy, it's hard to get out of. I'm here to tell you. I'm a witness, right? But you can get out of it, and it is fully possible, and it's possible for you. So hey, if I could do it, and you can too. So I got some resources for you here today, and just a few things. I'm just going to touch on them real quick, and then we're going to move on to sleepy time. I'm so tired. Oh my gosh. Speaking of self care, and doing better for yourself. Self care is it's not selfish. If you can't replenish yourself, how are you going to be helping others? I'm constantly pouring out, helping others. And people help me sometimes. Sometimes they need a little more. I need a little closer help, right? Not just the daydream wishes from far away. Just like pour into me directly so I can really feel that thing, because the pourers often need to be poured into. So, hey, if you're receiving, then it's due benevolence to pour back into people. So that's kind of how we try to work it out here today. So I'm helping you, you help me, you learn from me, I learn from you, we learn from each other, and we all grow together. And you tell two friends, they'll tell two friends, and so on and so on and so on. It's the ripple effect, like the pebble in the pond. And woo, the community grows. Woo, the healing grows. And hurt people hurt people. So if you come in here and you're hurt, we're going to try to get you into your healing space so you don't continue to hurt others with your hurt. And heal people. And the more of us that we go from hurt to healed, or to healing, it's the process, the more likely we are to help heal others, even in our journey of trying to get to our destination. It's a mindset switch. It's a flip that switch, and you begin to generate that positive. You exude that positivity as you're healing. And instead of giving the regular old blase whatever to other people, you're going to be giving them that same energy that you got. You're energized, right? So that's what we're doing. That's the goal. That's why I come on here. I try to help other people, because I know what it's like. Some days I still got to lay in the bed. I'm like, oh, I just have enough. I just got to lay in the bed today. I don't have it. I don't have anything left today. And then other times I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm good, And sometimes I'm not good, but I still got to show up and perform, because, you got to work or do what you got to do for your family, whatever, other responsibilities you have. But then flip the self-care switch on, so you have some time to work on yourself, replenish yourself, heal yourself, which is one of our resources today. It's called Heal Yourself. So I'll share that with you. One of the ones we've talked about before in the HowWeFlow.Today community is called Happiness Starts With You. Happiness starts with you. And it's kind of where I have been saying to you, that happiness is an inside job. Other people can't make you happy. You have to start with your own happy. And I don't know where that little, there was like a little picture, a meme that was going around social media. And it was like two stick figures. I talked about this in a recent video. Two stick figures, and one is holding a jar. Let's say this is a jar. And they're holding it and they're smiling. And across the front of the jar, it says happiness. Happiness. Let's say this is my jar or my jug of happiness, right? And I love it. I love this thing, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My happiness. You see me with this. And you come up as you're trying to get yourself in a better space, and you're not feeling so happy. You're waiting for other people to make you happy. You're like, oh. And you come up, you see me happiness in my jug. I have my jug of happiness, and I'm so happy. And you're like, hey, where did you find that? I've been looking for that everywhere. Looking for the happiness, right? And I'll say to you, I created it myself. You create your own happy. Come on now. You don't wait for other people to make you happy. They can't make you happy, because if they can make you happy, then they can make you unhappy. That means you're giving your power away. Happiness is an inside job, and it does start with you. And that's what this resource is about. Happiness starts with you. So if the happiness starts with you, it never has to end, because you can be your own endless source of all the happiness that you ever wanted and or needed. And then other people can feed off of your energy and begin to understand and learn, if you talk to them about the fact that happiness starts within them. And other people can keep you happy and help you enhance your happiness. Let's say you're looking for your lifetime partner, and you get around them, and all you feel is just like peace. Like, every time I'm with them, every time I'm around them, I feel so relaxed, so peaceful. I don't feel like that with anybody else. Wow, they keep me in a peaceful state. All of a sudden, everything changes. My physiology changes. I'm just like, everything is so good, right? Exhaling, right? So you got to find that person. And when you find that person, you better not let go, just like you better not let go of your jug of happiness. Where'd you find that? I created it myself. Happiness starts with you, and it's an inside job. That's one of the resources I made. You can probably look back at one of the videos that says happiness starts with you, something like that. And another one that talks about it is the one with Rick James and Tina Marie with their song Happy. You keep me happy, right? And so that's when we're living the lyrics. We do a lot of living the lyrics if you're new here, and a lot of living the lyrics. A lot of great song lyrics can help teach, right? Love song lyrics can help teach you how to speak in loving ways to people if you never learned that. Some people never learned that. They didn't live that. Their growing up environment, raised environment did not embody that. It embodied something else. It maybe been some layers of trauma or some toxicity or just neglect or negativity or who knows what. And you can't say it's the fault of other people, because maybe they didn't learn any better from their parents or whoever raised them, and so on and back generationally, right? So what we're here to do is try to flip that thing around, and starting with us, level this this generational thing up to the next generation if they're still with us here on the earth, and definitely level it down to our children and our grandchildren, etc., and teach them a new way. Just because it's always been done that way, we always talk to each other like that. We always fuss and fight. That's just what we do. We love each other, though. Well, yeah, you might love each other, but there are other ways to engage, right? So, when you first start becoming that, new improved version of yourself who maybe came from the environment where there's always the toxicity or the whatever, and now you come in with a new energy, that's a happy energy, and your joy is coming, it's kind of oozing out of you. like what's wrong with you? I discover what God's destiny is for my life and my purpose, and I'm feeling joyful about it. It's joy unspeakable. In fact, I'm so happy about the whole thing. Oh, so your life is so great right now? Well, no, everything's not perfect, and it is a mindset. And like I always say, just because I'm happy, you see me happy or joyful, it doesn't mean that everything is perfect. There are some things that are crumbling around me and choking me to pieces, right? And I can't stand it, right? I'm waiting and waiting, right? And it doesn't mean that I still can't be happy with whatever it is that I do have right now. And knowing that each day that goes by, which I hope no more days go by, but if the days go by before I receive what I'm waiting for, or what God's promised me, I just know I'm one day closer to getting it. So instead of saying, oh, still not today, although I want to, I got to say, okay, I'm one day closer. I didn't hear from anybody today, but I'm one day closer. So it's just all in how you couch it. How do you set that thing up? Like, where do you put it? You put it in oh, I'm so sick of this. Oh, that gets on my nerves. Oh my gosh, this and that. Oh, these people, whatever. Oh, this, whatever. Or, well, there's a bright side somewhere. Maybe they got to learn some more lessons before they can come into my life. So they don't give me any of the hurt or the toxicity that they are overcoming, right? So maybe it's best that they're not here yet because they still need to level up. It's okay. And so I would rather you be fully leveled up, but don't wait too long, but be fully leveled up, or not, even not fully, but at least on your journey to leveling up, which I see that you are. You guys are doing so great. It's okay to enter your new situation, even if you're not all the way there, because really we're never all the way there. I think that it's continuous improvement, right? So you could say, it's like that old commercial. It was somebody surfing the internet. I don't know when this was, probably 20 years ago, probably now. And it was a commercial, and someone's on the internet searching on the computer, surfing the internet, surfing the internet, surfing the internet. It's like, I've reached the end of the internet. All right, I've seen everything. That means I'm done. But no, you know how you scroll on your phone on Insta, TikTok, whatever else, YouTube videos or whatever you're looking at. There's always more. You're never going to get to the end of it. So in much the same way, you're never going to get to the top of your wherever you're going. Just like if you're going to go negative, you're never going to get to the bottom of the negativity unless you just stop it and reverse and go back up. You're never going to get to the top of it unless you reverse and decide I'm not going to do it anymore. But why would you do that when you're doing so well leveling up? You're doing so well and keeping the energy positive, because thoughts become things, right? Excuse me. So if you are thinking negatively, then that's just what you're manifesting. You're just going to be getting more and more things that are not great. Or if you look at the bright side, there's always a bright side somewhere, then you train your brain and teach yourself how to invite those great things in. And I said before, I think a few videos ago, and many actually in several videos, but definitely a few videos ago, that every decision we made up until now, everything back there, every decision we made our whole entire life led us to right where we are today. Wherever you are today, whether you like it, love it, can't stand it, or somewhere in the middle, you made all these decisions and it got you here. So in knowing that, right, let's think, do a little metacognition, thinking about our thinking. If I'm thinking, okay, everything I thought of, everything I invited into my life, everything in my diet, which is not just your physical food diet, but it's a diet of people. It's the diet of places you're in. It's the diet of things you see. Someone was just saying this recently. It's the diet of all of the things that you ingest. Right now, my eyes are so tired. I spend way too many hours looking at a computer screen, looking at screens all day, and my eyes are just like, my eyes just need a rest. My eyes are tired. And so the more time you spend on things that are going to drain you, the more you're going to be drained. The more time you spend on things that are going to energize you, the more energized you'll be. And so that's kind of how it goes. And so you have to decide, which way am I going to go? And it's not about feeling it. Like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like doing a lot of stuff that I do. But it's who was it? It might have been Emerson Eggerichs. and it's we had what was it called? What do they call it? It was like a couples group at church back at Christ Chapel in Woodbridge, Virginia. They had a couples group, and the book that we were going off of, we were married couples. I was married at the time, and it was "The Love She Needs, the Respect He Deserves," Emerson Eggerichs, and they got a whole series, Love and Respect series, Love and Respect books, Love and Respect for families, children, spouses, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And it's great. You got to check it out. But one of the things that they said that really stood out to me was that you got to go beyond the feel. Like, let's say it's called "The Love She Needs, the Respect He Deserves." The women, they need the love. Come on, men. Heap the love on me. Heap the love on, not all men, but my man, whoever he is, wherever he is. I know who he is, but wherever he is, heap the love on me, right? I need that in order to, glow. Not just grow, but glow, right? And so the love she needs. And the other side for the man is the respect he deserves. So men oftentimes thrive on respect. Respect from their counterparts, respect from their significant other. Respect, right? The love she needs, the respect he deserves, right? And so, my marriage at the time was needing a little help. And so I would heap the love. I mean, I would hope that he would heap the love, but he didn't always heap the love because I don't think he knew how to heap the love. And so I had to stop faulting him for not knowing how, because if he never saw it demonstrated in front of him in a marital family unit at the house where he grew up, then he doesn't even know what that is, or he knows what it is, but doesn't know what that entails, what that takes in a day in and day out basis. So I can't blame him. I just say, okay, we just got to level up on our learning. And so if he wasn't heaping love on me and he was being terrible to me, I didn't feel like respecting him, but I had to go beyond the feel, and I still have to give the respect he deserves. And if he don't feel like loving me, or he doesn't even know how to love me, he still has to go beyond the feel. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like I know how to do it. I don't feel like doing that today. She's on my nerves today, or he's on my nerves today. And it said you had to go beyond the feel. Like, you can't just say, I don't feel like it. So what? A lot of things we don't feel like doing, and we got to do. Don't you go to work every day if you're not self-employed or independently wealthy? You go to your job every day if you have a job. You take care of your kids every day if you have kids to take care of. You brush your teeth every day even if you don't feel like it, or you go and cook the food every day, or whatever you do every day. Whatever you do every day, that is not always the most enjoyable thing. Sometimes it is, and other days it's not, or you might not feel like it. I'm tired today. I don't want to do that today. And you got to go beyond the feel and still get it done. So the love she needs, the respect he deserves, it did teach, amongst many other things, you have to go beyond the feel. I don't feel like loving her today. I don't feel like respecting him today. And so you have to just do the action. You have to embody the behavior and let it be, my mom used to say, you just take it like medicine. If you have to do something, just take it like medicine. You take the medicine to get yourself better, even if you don't feel like taking medicine. I don't feel like taking the medicine. You take it like medicine because you know it's going to help you later. So if you know it's going to help, whatever let's say you're in a relationship or a marriage, and you're having some trouble, check out Love and Respect for sure. But remember this one tidbit. There's so many other things in the training. You got to go beyond the feel, because sometimes we're not going to feel like it, especially if it's a relationship that hasn't been so great. So I don't have to feel like things to do things. Take it like medicine. Do it like you're going to work. Work as unto the Lord. Whatever you got to do. Say, hey, I just got to get this done. Let me show them lots of love. Let me show this woman lots of love. Let me show this man lots of respect, right? And that's just an example in couples. But, we don't have to feel like everything is great, and everything doesn't have to be great for us to go ahead and exude that happiness, or Look on the bright side. You know, it is what it is. You just have to make the decision in your own mind of what am I going to do. So happiness starts with you, starts with me, and it's an inside job. Don't count on them to show you happiness and make you happy. They can't make you happy if you're not already happy. They can enhance your happiness, or as Rick James and Tina Marie said, you keep me happy, right? I want to keep you happy because I know you're already happy. So, and I want you to keep me happy because I'm already happy. So let's go ahead and get it done. Come on, Rick, I'm tired. Let's go home. You keep me happy. So let's do it in person, right? But, that's for my specific person there. But I'm just saying, happiness starts with you. Remember that. It's an inside job. I got another resource, actually several. Oh my gosh, I'm so thirsty. I'm dehydrated, I guess, and sleepy. So I'm not going to be here much longer. How long have I been here? 25 minutes. Oh my God. We only got one thing. All right. We're going to get through these last few things. And then I'm going to nighty-night. This mama tired. I'm so tired. And it's only Wednesday. I wake up every day. It's like, is it Friday yet? Is it Saturday? Even better. No, 4 more days, 3 more, and 2 more, and 1 more last time. Like the old aerobics instructors in the 80s, 5 more, you watch them on TV, and 4 more, and 3 more, and 2 more. How many more repetitions you got? 1 more last time, right? So, every day I wake up and I want it to already be Friday or, the weekend. Or every Monday I wake up, I'm like, is it still Sunday? I need some more time off, because, we get overwhelmed sometimes. But when that alarm clock called and I got to be on here in the traffic reports 5 o'clock in the morning, where you going to be in the traffic center, if I feel like it or not. If I had 1 hour of sleep, 2 hour, or 10, I better be up in the traffic center, whether I feel like it or not. And once I get in there, I'm fine. But it's just the getting up part, right? It's just the getting started part. And so you got to just say, hey, 2 feet on the floor. Like, glory to God. Thank you, Jesus. Got another day to get this thing right. My feet on the floor and I'm up and I'm ready to go. Because how do you think about these things? Think about these things. How do you think on these things? Think on these things. Think on these things. So happiness is an inside job, and it starts. Who does it start with? You. No, say my happiness starts with me. My happiness starts with me. It starts and ends with me, Somebody can enhance it, sure. I'm waiting for you to come enhance my happiness, baby. Let's go. But in the meantime, I'm going to stay here and be happy on myself, and I hope that you will do the same until the time is right and you're ready to roll with it. But yeah, so happiness starts with you. You are the one I want to spend the rest of my life with. You are the one who brings out the very best in me. Make me so happy, happy forever. And that's a mighty long time. I gotta sing a little bit. I know I can't sing. For those who are new, I cannot sing, but I love to. And we're sharing the lyrics. We're living the lyrics. We must be in love, right? So that's Pure Soul. We must be in love. Or Prince Adore. Until the end of time, I'll be there for you. You own my heart and mind. I truly adore you. If God one day struck me blind, your beauty I'd still see. Love is too weak to define just what you mean to me. From the first moment I saw you. Tell the one you love that. Say, darling, from the first moment I saw you. Be waiting to hear you say it. Ooh, I knew you were the one. That night I had to call you. I was rapping till the sun came up. If you call me tonight, I would actually stay up. Even though I'm sleepy. Telling you just how fine you look in a word, right? So until the end of time, you own my heart and mind. If God one day struck me blind, love is too weak to define. And he says, this condition I got is crucial. Yeah, it's crucial. This condition I got is crucial. It's on my mind constantly. I can't even stop thinking about it. My gosh, just show up so I'll stop thinking about it and don't get no daggone sleep. I need to sleep well here these days. Oh, get my beauty rest. So, I'll be dewy fresh once again. You know what I mean? Oh, I tell you. But happiness starts with you, and people can keep you happy, but they don't make you happy. You make yourself happy. Make yourself happy, and you keep me happy. Let's see. Happiness starts with you. Next thing I want to share with you is the video I did back right at the beginning of February. I can't remember what it's called. Like the February 1st, something like that. Probably like February 1st, 2024. I forget the name of it, but I talked about each of these resources in depth with examples from real, lifetime situations and what could be happening in your life and what these resources offer you and what they help you to overcome and to deal with. And so you want to go back and check out that video, and you'll see everything that I'm talking about in here. So here we go. We'll try my HowWeFlow.Today resources. Ready for you to check them out. Follow us on Instagram at HowWeFlow.Today. Online, HowWeFlow.Today coming back up. The website coming back up here soon. Let's see. We just want some updating with all of that. So let's talk about trying my HowWeFlow.Today resource called the Growth Mindset. The Growth Mindset. I shared this with, I teach public speaking courses at college level, and I shared this with my students. One of the resources they can use in one of their projects, motivational video podcasts they have, where they are sharing their stories of things they've overcome and persevered through, how they've come up with some resiliency and getting through some things in life, because everybody's got something that happens, right? And so I always say, oh, I'm never going to talk about that. It's so embarrassing. But I think for me, in order to make things make sense for myself, I would say, well, if I had to experience all these terrible things that I didn't think I needed to experience, but I did anyway, then what it does is gives me insight into what it is like to experience it, so that when it is time for me to be in my purpose to help other people, which is where we are now, I can help you from not sympathy, but empathy. I can empathize with you about going through that specific situation because I went through it. I know what it is like. So I say this a lot in my videos. I'm like, hey, you don't want to get in that toxic relationship, walking on eggshells. I know what that looks like. I'm not speaking from nothing. I lived it 13 years. I know what that's like, where you can't even say what you want to say because you don't know if someone's going to blow their top. The gaslighting, it's the all different kinds of abuse, power, control, not just physical, financial, emotional, all kinds of ways. So if you Google power and control wheel, you'll see all the different types of abuse. And I was totally floored when I went for some counseling and assistance with that all those things that were on that wheel were abuse. I'm like, what? That's all the things I'm going through. I was thinking domestic abuse is just only physical violence, but that is a big component of it. But there are so many other ways that people abuse you. And if you don't realize that those are areas that people are abusing you in, you might not think you're in a toxic relationship. Oh, they love me. That's just how they are. No, that's just how they are, abusive. And know that it's domestic abuse and that you should not stay in that situation. And yes, it is hard to get out of situations, especially if it's violent. And you got to be safe and have a plan and get some help. But I still don't recommend you stay in. And I know it is hard to get out, especially in those situations where it's dangerous, and definitely get some help to get out of there. So if you Google power and control wheel, you'll also see the resources for domestic abuse assistance and people that can help you create a plan, get an emergency way out, have some place to go. Because, if they think, and I'm not saying male or female, because women abuse men just like men abuse women. And so, if your partner says, keeps you from working, or they want to control all the money or control whatever, and then you have no resources to get out. They're controlling it, and they're keeping you there, and you feel stuck, right? One evening, my spouse at the time choked me. I'm like, "Whoa, you went too far. I'm calling 911. I'm calling the police," I said. And police? You calling the police? They were part of some level of law enforcement. And you want me to lose my job? I was at home with 3 kids. I stayed home mom with 3 kids. I had no job. Not that I couldn't get a job. I was a broadcaster. I freelanced and stuff, but I had little kids. And so, you want me to lose my job? You want me to lose my job? I'm like, I'm about to call the police. You want me to lose my job? And so I didn't call the police. And, it was like, where am I going to go with 3 kids? No job. So like I'm telling you, it could be hard to get out. But if I knew about the resources at the time, or I knew how to come up with a plan, or I knew how to see through the gaslighting, I might have been able to get out earlier. So I just stayed. I mean, it wasn't like that all the time. That was only one time that they choked me, but there was other areas in that power control wheel. When I went to get that help, I was like, oh my gosh, they do this, they do that, they do the other thing. Oh my gosh, I really am. This is not a healthy situation. I was like, this can't be normal, but that's what it was, and it was 13 years, and like, okay. Then I began to understand. Once you talk to other people, and you're not in that vacuum of where all this is happening in the household, you begin to understand. Because it became the norm doesn't mean it's normal. Because it became what y'all do doesn't mean it's healthy. And you just kind of forget, because you just get stuck in what it is. And so when I would say to some of my girlfriends, oh yeah, this and that or whatever, they're like, Stephanie, they shouldn't be doing that. That's not how people should behave. But I was so used to it, I didn't do anything about it. I was like, okay, that's just them. Because me, I was like, hey, I'm a good Christian woman. I'm getting married one time, and as long as it's not the 2 biblical reasons for divorce, which is infidelity and I forget the other reason I was going to think of to get out. It wasn't any of those things. And I'm like, well, they're just not a nice person, so I'm going to get a divorce for that. No, I got married and stayed married. That's it, one time. But finally, I had to just say, I think I said in many videos, I'm like, Lord, this can't be it. I'm doing everything you say for me to do. I'm still experiencing all these things. This can't be it. This can't be the godly marriage you have for me. And, I got out. But it was a long haul to get out, too. A long haul in and a long haul to get out. And there was still a lot of gaslighting. There was still a lot. They still had a lot of control over me that it's hard to escape that. It's hard. So I'm not telling you guys any of this is easy, but I'm telling you that it's possible. And I was able to do it, and you can too. And so I'm running down the rabbit's hole here, but power and control wheel is the whole thing that you need to check out. And even if it's not for you, look at it anyway, because you may know someone who's going through situations like this, and you might not have thought it was anything except that they're with a terrible person, but not that it's considered domestic abuse. And when you see it written out like that, and all these things that have been happening, it's like, really, what? Oh my, that is happening to me. And it makes you think, right? Made me think, and it made me know I couldn't stay. I couldn't stay. So one morning, husband went to work, and I got the kids off to daycare and to elementary school, whatever they were in. And I was just on my face. praying to God, Lord, this can't be it. Please, this can't be it. Like, let me know in no uncertain terms. I think I mentioned this recently. In no uncertain terms, whether I need to be staying in this marriage or not. In no uncertain terms. Like, I don't want any gray area. I don't want to know, oh, is this reason that? I want no uncertain terms. And that was in the morning. And that night, I found out about the infidelity. Clear as day. Clear as day was the infidelity. Right in my face where I see the evidence of that. And I'm like, wow, God, that was fast. And there's my biblical reason for divorce. Thank you, Holy God. But, you know, I got 3 great sons out of the whole deal. And if that's why I had to be in that situation, great. If I had to be in that situation, that marriage, to learn all of the things that people do experience so that I could be in my purpose to help other people, great. And so, you know, as long as it's taking my destined partner to come around and see about me, come see about me, Anita Baker. I know that everything and all the delays are part of God's plan for it, because either I have to learn some lessons or they have to learn some lessons so that we're both in the same good space to come together properly. Because if they're a little janky or I'm a little janky or both a little janky, it doesn't come together well. But for both of us to be healed or healing and in that healing space where we can come together and work on ourselves and encourage each other, then that's good. But you can't come in that lower level kiddie pool energy together in a divine union and expect it to be divine, right? So as much as I'm saying, hurry up already, sick of waiting, it's been years, right? I gotta say, all right, God, everything we had to go through is part of it so that we can help other people. Once we do come in a union, that marriage can help other marriages and other relationships, because we had to go through all of the things. So if I had to go through the things I had to go through in my marriage, if I had to go through experiences in life or whatever that were difficult, if I had to deal with a bunch of stuff, now, because I have lived it, I'm not just reading from a book and saying, okay, well, when this happens, you should do this. I know what it feels like because I lived it, right? Same with my destined partner. If they didn't have to go through all the crazy, you know, and it's not that any of us are innocent, we probably played a part in it. My destined partner played a part in whatever they're going through. I played a part in whatever I was going through. Our partners played a part in all of that as well, right? So, you know, it's not like, oh, because so-and-so treated me so bad, I had to learn these lessons. No, we all play a part. Everyone makes these decisions. Every decision we made back there brought us to where we are today. And so, you know, we have to level up. We have to learn. We have to grow, learn the lesson. Because sometimes we're just repeating the same lesson again and again. You know, you get same terrible relationship in a different body, different face, different person, same thing, same type of person again and again. You didn't learn the lesson. You got to learn what doesn't work for you, what things you are saying absolutely no to, what types of people and ways that they have and do are unacceptable to you, and stop accepting it, right? Shut the whole thing down, because you're important. You're important. I'm important, right? I'm important. I matter too. You know, I'm doing all this to help other people, but I matter. What about me? I deserve it. So you owe it to yourself to shut that stuff down and say, how I feel is important. How everyone feels is important, but how I feel is important to me, whether it's important to them or not, right? How you feel is important to you, whether it's important to anyone else or not. And so if you are the one living in your body and you are the one who lives your life, you got to make sure that you're okay with what's happening with you. And before you can even go anywhere to help anybody else. Because you can't help people if you're still in the hurt space. Talking about someone ministering to people and they bleeding all over they're bleeding all over the congregation because they're still hurt. Spouting and pouting. Me, this and that, I, this and that. They're not healed yet. And when they're not healed, they can't help me. I need you healed and whole to help me get healed and whole. Because if I'm hurting and you're hurting, we just gonna keep each other in the hurt space. Yeah. Everybody stand up. Yeah, that's right. Because they all hurting. And it pushed the button to resonate with the hurt. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Yeah, they talking my language, but you're talking the hurt language. You're not talking the healed language. And so you can't get up in front of people and try to minister to them from your hurt space if you never tried to heal. You're not healed. You need to go sit down somewhere and get your own self right. Because all you're doing is heaping your hurt onto them, and it's triggering their hurt. And they're thinking this trauma bonding is cool because they really get it. They keeping it real. Keeping it real what? Keeping it real hurt. Yes, those things happen. Yes, we get hurt, but you don't have to stay there. And don't pour that onto the people that are seeking you for guidance and help. You just make them stay more in their space of hurt. You just bleeding on them. You still got these open wounds, bleeding on them, pouting and spouting. All angry and mad. I can't get help from that. You can't minister to me in any way, shape, or form if you're not healed. So I need everyone who's going to be out there trying to help other people to work on their healing, learn the lessons, stop doing the same thing over and over again, right? Find out what decisions I made back there that got me here in a place I don't want to be in, that I got to be spouting and pouting and angry when I'm trying to help people, and you're not helping them. You're just reminding them of what situation they're in, and then they find a commonality with you, like, yeah, they understand me because you're both in a hurt space. So what I'm trying to do is be in the healed space and help people in the healed space so we can identify through the healed space and then help other people. But you can't help somebody if you're hurting still. If you still haven't gone through the work. It takes work to level up. And so that's why I applaud everybody. Y'all leveling up in here, It's like we're going all the way up. 2024 going all the way up. 2024 is almost over. And I'm hoping that you're still leveling up, all the time leveling up. So, I want you to stop repeating the same lessons. I think I had a video back in, I'm in Georgia, and the kiddos get out of school in May, right? They get out in mid-May, late May, some areas. Of course, they go back in July and August, but where I grew up north, we didn't go to school till after Labor Day, and we didn't get out until June. So the video I made was probably in June, and I'm thinking, we're all out. School's out for summer. And then I was thinking, well, maybe up north school's still in, but let's imagine school's out for summer because it is down here. And, all your friends are outside. Yay, come on outside. Yay, we're done with school. Woo. I feel at the end of the year like, whoo, we're done. Summer's here. School's out. And you didn't pass the test to get yourself out of class. And you're still in there taking the test again and again and again and failing it again and again and again because you won't learn unless you know what to do, but you won't actually do it, right? So you're still stuck in school, and all your friends are out here like, come on, hurry up. You know what to do. Just put the answer down. That's right. Let's go. And the teacher's like, you didn't do what I said to do. You didn't give the answer that you know to give. Stand in your power and give that proper answer and do the proper thing and get out. Because your whole best life is waiting for you outside. All your best buddies are waiting for you outside. The love of your life is waiting for you outside. Like, hey, come on, hurry up. Someone else is trying to pull me to their best life with them. Now, come on. I'm trying to wait for you. Just put the right answers down. You know the right answers. You know what to do. Trust yourself. That stuff back there, you ain't going to miss it. Come on, hurry up. Recess school's out. Summer is in full swing, and you're still in the classroom trying to take this final test again and again and again. Lessons again and again and again. Keep failing it again and again and again because you won't level out. And maybe sometimes we're scared to do it. Well, I talked about another student I had who I was trying to help them, and they are doing the work to get themselves in a really great space. I'm so proud of them. And they said, yeah, I'm ready now, but I just worried about jumping into the water because I don't know how deep. You probably heard me say this. I don't know how deep the water is. I don't know how deep that water goes. I don't know if I should jump in there. I feel like I'm ready, but I don't know how deep it is. And I said to them, I said, listen, how deep the water is does not matter because you've been doing the work to level up, as in you've been learning the lessons in life to level up. And I equated that to swimming lessons. You took your swimming lessons. So how deep the water is does not matter because you can swim. The water can be, 1,000 feet deep, but you can swim. You're not going to go to the bottom. You can swim. Now, if you didn't learn the lessons and you jumped in the deep end, you're going to drown. But I said, no, you've been working all year. You've been learning these lessons and leveling yourself up. You've been taking the swimming lessons. You're a master swimmer now. Doesn't matter what water you get in, how deep it is. I'm worried about how deep that water is I'm about to jump into. Don't be worried about that because you can swim. And if you can swim, you can go in any depth of water and still swim. So stop retaking the test again and again and failing it because you're afraid to choose the right answer. Choose the right answer. You know what the right answer is. The answer is what the answer is. And so if people don't like the answer, they just don't like the answer. Who cares? It's not up to them because the test says this and you choose this, or this. And if you choose the right answer, bing, you get the points. If you don't get the points. So it doesn't matter if we like the answers. It doesn't matter if we like the choices. If we like the wrong choice and we keep choosing it, you don't win. You still fail. If you don't like the right choice and you take it, you don't fail. You win, you pass. So you don't have to like the choice that you make, just like you don't have to feel like giving the love. You don't have to feel like giving the respect. You just have to choose the right answer, the right choice, the right, decisions that you're making. Jump into that deep end if you've done the swimming lesson work and you can swim. It doesn't matter how deep it is. So that's the kind of thing that we've been talking about over the year. So, hey, I'm waiting for you. Let's go. I'm waiting for you. I'm out here in the water. I'm like, come on, let's go. And the deep end is awaiting. And the water's warm and the water's fine. So come on, let's everyone into the pool. Not everyone, but only the one. Only the one. All right. I'm talking on 25 minutes. I gotta go. So where were we? We were with happiness starts with you, and then we went into the growth mindset, and we're talking about flipping the switch, and be not afraid to change your mindset. Flip the switch. All this is really about your mindset, right? So if you have limited belief system or self-limiting beliefs, a negativity about what you're thinking and how you think things will come out, you got to flip that mindset into something completely different. All right. Another resource is called Better Habits. Better Habits. And Better Habits can help everything in your life. It can help, your productivity in life and, how well you get through your day. But also can help affect your relationships and make them better. And this is what this resource talks about. Better habits, better habits. Next one, How Flow Today resource. Flow Today resource, Unapologetically Me. I always say, guess what? Your opinion of me is none of my business. I don't care. And it took me a long time to get there. I was a people pleaser for a long time. Like, not anymore. Tall I rise, and I don't do things for people's opinion. I don't care what your opinion is because you don't live my life. You're not me. I got to make the choices that are right for me. Right? And right for my family if I'm, parent, spouse, whatever. And we make those right choices. But you got to make the choices that are right for you so you live the life that you want to live. And that's really, really where it all starts. So this one is called Unapologetically Me. Unapologetically Me. Don't apologize for being who you are, who God created you to be. But come on, I said yesterday, or maybe it was Sunday in a video, you are not, run of the mill. You're not meant to blend into the woodwork. You are meant to stand out. You're a trailblazer. Be unapologetically the trailblazer you are. You are the influence. You're not an influencer, which is lower than that, and you're not the influenced, which is lower than that. You just follow along with other people. You're the one who sets the pace. Okay? So be unapologetically that and stop hanging out with the people who are influenced by others. You're the influence. You set the pace, right? You're the one who, blazes trail. So let's go. Wait for you. Unapologetically me. And say, guess what? Other people's opinion of me is none of my business, baby. All right, another one is called Attitude is Key. It's all about your attitude. Attitude check. We feel good. Oh, we feel so good. And you got to check your attitude. Check that attitude at the door, baby. Check it every day. Check it every hour. Check it every minute if you have to, until you get that whole thing right. It's all about your attitude. That's in the mindset. And how am I, everything's not great around me. I've been waiting forever for this union to come together. But guess what? I'm still going to have a great attitude. I'm not going to let that change everything, because then that means I'm leveling down into the kiddie pool energy again when I'm all, I'm so mad, my bad attitude, this and that. No, that's just never going to let me be in alignment with what God has for me. So you got to keep your attitude where it should be, up here, not down here. And it's key. It's very key. So it talks about all of those pods that go along with your attitude. Attitude check. We feel good. Oh, we feel so good. And so let's feel good. This other one is called Being Whole. Being whole. And so sometimes we don't feel like our best selves, or we feel like we're in 1,000 directions, and we feel like we're not being true to ourselves. Being Whole talks about all of those things and more. Being Whole, another resource. Here's another one, Simple Productivity. Are you getting enough stuff done during the day? We got the same 24 hours a day as the next person. Same 24 hours of the day as the most successful people have. It's what you have. What are they doing different than you do? You have any systems in play? You have a blueprint? You have a checklist? You have, what do you have? You have a routine? Simple Productivity will help you with all of that. Another thing is how to stop worrying what other people think of you. So importante, baby. Don't worry about it. It goes right back to what I just said. Other people's opinion of me is what? None of my business. If you go around finding out, well, what do you think? Well, what do you think? What do you think about this that I'm doing? You're going to get 15,000 opinions. And some of the opinions you're getting that you think are from friends or people who care about you are really from your jealous haters, and they're really enemies in disguise. They're in your inner circle, and you don't even realize they're hating on you, or that they're trying to sabotage you. So maybe they'll tell you the wrong advice. I've seen it happen. Part of why my thing is in a big delay, because people have done that to people. So, you got to say, what other people think of me is nothing I'm worried about. It is none of my business, baby. I'm going to stop worrying about what they think, right? Stop worrying about societal norms. Stop worrying about familial norms. And I'm going to do what's right for me. Another video I made was, I'm Stephanie Stallworth, and I approved this message. And we talked about, we're in the political season, and we're talking about the presidential election, and although we go vote, it's also a whole thing with the Electoral College. God's our electoral college, and so He decides what is right for our destiny and what we should be doing. So even though you go ask 1,000 people, well, what do you think? Do you think I should stop this and go there where I really want to be, or should I just stay where I am? Oh, just stay where you are. Just stay where you are. Stay where you are, because they benefit from you staying where you are. They don't benefit from you moving ahead in life. Or moving to your destined place, because it leaves them out. They got reasons for why. Everybody's got an opinion, right? And so you can't go for the popular vote. You got to go for the Electoral College. God's the Electoral College, and whatever He said goes, right? So stop asking all these people what you should do. What did God tell you to do? And what does your inner knowing say, right? And whose life is it anyway? This is the best question I have. Whose life is this? It's your life. And so you have to live your own life. All right? So, how to stop worrying about what other people think of you. I don't care what you think about me. What you think about me, none of my business, baby. So, try to internalize that. It's just really going to be an important thing. it frees you in so many ways you can't even imagine. All right. So what other people think about me is none of my business. So how to stop worrying about what other people think of you is another resource for you here. I think we're about done. We only had those 7. So yeah, that was it, baby. That was it. The other one was, again, back to the better habits. So we'll go back to how to stop worrying what other people think of you. I'll be offering that soon in How We Flow Out Today community. Simple productivity, being whole. Attitude is key. Attitude check. We feel good. Oh, we feel so good. Oh, unapologetically me. Don't be apologizing for who you are. God created you to be that masterpiece that you are. You're uniquely you. You're a one of a kind. And you're created with a plan and a purpose, right? For I know the plans I have for you. Jeremiah 29:11-17. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future, right? You will find me when you seek me with all of your heart. I will be found by you. So come on, seek God on all these decisions that you're making in your life. All right. Let's see what else we had. Slide back through these review. Better habits. It's going to help you in all areas of your life. You're going to love that one. And the growth mindset. Again, it's all about the mindset. Flipping the switch. So once you try my How to Flow Out Today resources, I have them available for you before you know it on the platform. So thank you guys for that. One other thing, and I'm going to go rest myself. And yeah, oh, and Dr. Brian's coming on tonight somewhere, I think in Illinois. So I think I can go about an hour. I'll have to go rest myself and then try to turn that on. And then go back to bed. Let's see. What other resource is called Heal Yourself? Can you heal yourself? And the answer is a resounding yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Here's our resource. I'll talk just a little bit, a few tidbits about. First time I'm bringing this one to you, called Heal Yourself. Heal Yourself. It's called Heal Yourself, How to Successfully Navigate Through the Catastrophe of Life. Simple ways to heal yourself. It's time to remove the negative and attract the positive, baby. Come on, positive. Get that negative stuff from those negative people out your life. They just wasting your time, baby. Wasting your good years. Got you all worried. Furrowed brow. Forget about that mess. Let's come on, level this thing up. But heal yourself is 7 keys to a more fulfilling, healthy, and wealthy life. So the world is challenging. Today's challenging world, we're all struggling to find happiness. And again, it's an inside job, how to maintain positive relationships, and all of the things that go with that. And this resource, Heal Yourself, offers a path to rediscover joy, kindness, and personal growth. So in this guide I have for you, it's going to present 7 essential keys to transform your life and create a more fulfilling existence. So the book's going to address the current state of our society. Divorce rates are so high. I mean, I'm a divorcee, so I understand this thing. Not like I ever wanted that to be the case, but it is. And as a result, a lot of young adults are skeptical about long-term commitments. They're not even trying to get married. Just trying to be in situationships and hook up or whatever, And this book will address that. It'll also encourage all the folks here who check it out to become the change you wish to see in the world, focusing on your self-love. Come on, and self-love and heal yourself, self-care, and personal healing will be focused on there as well. So if we embrace happiness, and that's what we're doing, and remember, I had my whole, I had my whole jug of happiness here. My happiness jug right here. Yep. Drinking from my jug of happiness. I've been looking for that everywhere. Where did you find it? I created it myself. It's my happiness jug, right? So if you are going to come from your creation of your happiness, that is an important thing to know how to do. All right. So embrace your happiness, create your happiness, and by doing so, you can unlock your potential for success. You can be more successful as a healed person than you can as an unhealed person. If you're thinking more positive, that can help. Positive thoughts can have a significant impact on your quality of your life and your quality of your relationships with your family, relationships with your friends, and with your partners. Heal Yourself is a resource. It provides practical advice to help you cultivate a more optimistic outlook, like me, 70-star AtlTrafficLady on HowWeFlow.Today-TV. And so that's what we're doing here in the community, a more optimistic outlook. You can always find a silver lining, or you could focus on the negative stuff, be negative Nelly, negative Ned. I mean, come on, which one do you want to be, and who do you want to be around? Which one drains the life out of you, and which one brings you joy, right? So let's cultivate a more optimistic outlook. So the 7 keys are like 7 chapters in this guide covering some crucial topics for personal growth. These are all going to be so helpful. You're going to love it. The first key is know thyself. The second one is know thy limits. The third one is be honest, for goodness sake. The next one is be kind. That's know thyself, key number 1. Key number 2, know thy limits. Key number 3, be honest. Key number 4, be kind. Key number 5, be forgiving. I'm very forgiving. You know, and forgiveness isn't for them anyway, it's for yourself. Or for you if you forgive others. That's key number 5. Key number 6 is be generous. And key number 7 is be yourself, right? I think it was on I don't know if it was on Zoom, that old show Zoom, or it was on Electric Company. Back in the day, they used to sing this song: be short, be tall, be big, be small. But do you know what's best of all? Be yourself. Be yourself. So be yourself so you can heal yourself, right? Be yourself. Don't be some fake person living a fake life with a fake set of storylines. Your life is not a movie. Your life is a life. And when you get to the end of it, because we never know when that is, you don't want to look back and be like, oh man, I wasted my whole life faking it. Stop faking it and be yourself. Be real. Live the life. Create the life you want. We're here in the community crafting and curating the life of our dreams. And you do have the power to do that. It's all starting with the mindset. But healing yourself is so important, and be yourself. So each of these keys, each of these chapters offers insights and strategies to help you implement these principles in your daily life. So if you follow the guidance in the Heal Yourself resource, you can work towards creating a more fulfilling, healthy, and prosperous life. And who doesn't want that? I do. So yeah, this resource is Heal Yourself, how to successfully navigate through the catastrophe of life, because things happen, right? Life happens. What do they say? Life be life. Life happens. And the question is, how do we handle all the things that happen? So simple ways to heal yourself, kind of remove those negative things and attract the positive, right? Eliminate the negative, accentuate the positive. Another song. Eliminate the negative, accentuate the positive, right? So that is what we are here to do. That's what we're here to do. All right. So we are leveling up, my dear. It's time to level up. Again, that resource. Let's get it back. That resource is called Heal Yourself. And so that's one of my newer resources here in HowWeFlow.Today. Come here today. So excited. I'm going to wrap it up because it's already dark outside. My blinds are even open. Let me go on over here. Get ready to get done. It's getting dark now. So I'm ready to take a little siesta. I'm going to watch Dr. Bryant on his sermon tonight in Illinois, and then I'm going right back to sleep. So I can get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Where are you going to be in the traffic center? I'm saying, hey, Stephanie Stallworth, AtlTrafficLady, got your lunchtime traffic update. Or here's the latest on the area interstates. Things looking pretty good for you so far. Construction is clearing up for you around the region. So be aware of the crews out there working. They're working once again on I-20 as you travel inbound on that East Expressway, coming in from Panola to Westlake Chapel, heading on into 285. Watching Cordell traffic cameras for you and letting you know about that left lane tied up for you there on the downtown connector ride. And that's as you travel northbound into the Grady Curve. It's Stephanie Stallworth, AtlTrafficLady. You are up to date. So I'll see you on the radio in the morning. I'm going to go now. But love, hugs, pats, kisses, heart, all of that. I can't wait to see you. Can't wait to talk to you. Can't wait to hear about your journey. Can't wait to hear your story on how you survived all that you've been going through. And, the best is yet to come. So come on through. I'm waiting for you, okay? When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. I think it's 6.2, and the time is right. Shall I pursue? And he said, pursue. So time for you to pursue. All right, waiting for you. Love you. God bless you. Love, hugs, pats, all of that. And I'm going to go rest myself. I'm going to go heal myself. And I'm going to love on myself and to do the same. All right. It's Stephanie Stallworth, the Heal Traffic Lady. HowWeFlow.Today-TV. The community with us here on Instagram at HowWeFlow.Today. Website coming back up at HowWeFlow Today. All the resources rolling out for HowWeFlow Today. And of course, the HowWeFlow.Today-TV network on the Flow streaming service at theflow.lightcast.com. Go to the flow.lightcast.com. Put that up real quick. Flow.lightcast.com. And when you go there, you can download all of the Flow streaming apps on your favorite streaming devices. Do you have a Roku device or Roku TV? Download the Roku app there. So go to the flow.lightcast.com, see on the bottom of the screen. And when you go there, go to the upper right corner where it says apps, click on that, and you'll see all the apps. You'll see the Roku app, you'll see the Fire Stick Fire TV app, you'll see the iOS app, the Apple TV app, the Android app, and we also have the Google Podcast, the Apple Podcast, and the Hey Google, Hey Siri, whatever. So many ways to get to the Flow streaming service. And if you want a new streaming service for your content, come see about me. See about me. It's the Lord and myself with this. And we've been going here strong for a while. We're about to level all the way up, baby. So all we need is you. Wait for you to come in and make this thing even better. Come join our community, HowWeFlow.Today and HowWeFlow.Today-TV, the TV network. And come onto the Flow streaming service. I'll be happy to have you guys. Love, hugs, pats, all of that. Heart eyes, waiting for you. The best is yet to come. All right, it's Stephanie Stallworth, the AtlTrafficLady. You guys be safe. I'll see you early in the morning. Rise and shine. Give God the glory to the Lord. And until the end of time, I'll be there for you. See